Whether you're traveling,
Yeah, I want to go to the Dominican Republic.
or studying abroad,
My daughter's getting ready to go on a school trip to Panama and San Jose.
your passport is a ticket to the world.
In order to travel, you have to have a passport.
And in Georgia, it's an easy way for some elected Superior Court clerks to put thousands in fees into their own personal bank accounts. Just take a look at Cobb County.
We looked at 2 years worth. She pocketed over $400,000.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. You're getting paid, right?
That's on top of $170,000 salary.
I heard that, bro.
Okay. That doesn't feel right to me at all.
You heard
Gotcha.
right. Cobb County Superior Court Clerk Connie Taylor pocketed over $400,000 in passport processing fees since taking office 2 years ago. And it's completely legal.
Wow, I'm in the wrong business.
Right.
But that's a lot of money.
Federal law says that government officials may keep processing fees as long as state law designates it, and Georgia law does just that. What's not legal is collecting passport shipping fees as personal compensation. Taylor is accused of collecting over $80,000 worth, and the GBI is
That's
investigating.
That information is hard to digest, is alarming,
Most clerks say they process passports as a public service, telling us it's helpful and important for residents to have another option besides the post office.
So what exactly is a passport processing fee? Well, when you apply for a passport in Georgia, you pay 2 fees. The application fee is $130, and all of that money goes to the federal government. The processing fee is $35, and all of that money goes to the Superior Court Clerk's office to do with whatever they want.
I think there's something fundamentally wrong with that.
Todd Edwards heads the Association County Commissioners of Georgia, or ACCG.
We represent 159 counties.
According to a 2017 survey conducted by the ACCG, half of Georgia's 159 counties were currently processing passport applications. Of those, around 50 clerks or probate judges were keeping some or all of the passport processing fees as personal compensation.
Rather, it should be provided back to the county's general fund because after all, the county taxpayers pay for the expenses of processing as the staff time, the equipment, overhead, etc.
According to records we obtained from 5 Superior Court clerks, in Cherokee County, 25 of every $35 passport fee is sent to the county's general fund. The remaining $10 goes to a support fund the clerk uses for items like office supplies. In both DeKalb and Gwinnett counties, 10 of every $35 passport fee goes to the county's general fund. The other $25 goes into the Superior Court clerk's pocket. DeKalb's clerk Deborah DeBerry pocketed over $200,000 in 2021. And Gwinnett just began processing passports 9 months ago. Since then, clerk Deanna Garner made close to $100,000.
Straight
In
like
Cobb
that,
and Fulton counties, the clerks keep 100% of every $35 passport fee. In 2021, Cobb's clerk Connie Taylor raked in over $220,000, while Fulton's clerk Tina Robinson pocketed more than $360,000.
I
think we need to shine some light on it.
Georgia Senator Kay Kirkpatrick, who represents Cobb and Cherokee counties, says the lack of transparency coupled with inconsistency among counties is troubling.
Concerned would be a mild word to use, and it just doesn't seem fair to use county resources for your own personal profit.
That's why she plans to introduce legislation this coming session.
And the bill is going to require disclosure of how the money is spent, and there's going to be some type of a formula that does not include personal income.
It's an issue taxpayers say they'll be watching closely.
Please look into this. We want a fair system that is just and right.
Now, none of the clerks mentioned in our report agreed to an interview. Most gave statements that reiterated why they offer passport services. The Cherokee County clerk, though, who does not pocket any of the passport processing fees, said this: just because you can do something doesn't always mean you should.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke! What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit.
Cause I spit hot fire.
So yo, check this out. it appears that court clerks in Georgia are pocketing money for those passport fees.
What kind of shit is that?
Got passport bros. I know y'all got a lot of money, and based off of what Coach Greg Adams says, a lot of y'all taking these trips cost y'all between $5,000 to $10,000, maybe even more. So, y'all probably just like, okay, I'm just gonna get my passport and ain't nothing.
I got money.
Now keep in mind, there are some places that you could go to where they will expedite your passport. This is good for people who want to get out of town immediately and things like that. And they're willing to pay an amount of money, you do that. But what happens if you decide to go down to your court's clerk office where they can process it for you, but they also charge you an additional amount of money? And then those same state officials, those same clerks in those counties end up pocketing the money.
You sales out. It's all bullshit. All of it.
Now that's something really funny.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Now, fellas, y'all passport bros, if y'all want to, not just give your money away to the system, best thing to do is just go to your post office. Now, of course, it could take 6 to 8 weeks. You know how U.S. Postal Services is. But if we just take the pictures somewhere at a photo ID place, you can have it done within 6 weeks to 8 weeks. We don't have to keep on giving these basset hounds and these turkey-lists this money that we work hard for no reason. Yeah, you might just say, yeah, it's $30, but will they give that $30 for you? It's not even really the point about the amount of money, it's the principle, because you're not getting anything out of that $30. It'd be one thing if they expedited your passport and you was paying the $30 fee. We're literally just giving them money for nothing. I don't know about y'all, but that ain't how it works with me.
Shit.